Okay. All right, so thank you to Port Angeles Power and Equipment. These guys were able to work in my Suzuki V-Strom, which I am extremely grateful for them doing. Feels so much better. So my first impressions with the new TKC80 tires, they remind me of when I first put them on. Steering is a little bit vague, but feels very planted. The new chain feels really good on this. What a magnificent view up here, ladies and gentlemen. What a magnificent view up on the hill. You can see the Coho Ferry through the lovely power lines. The views on the Olympic Peninsula are nothing short of fantastic, as is the beautiful wildlife everywhere. Hi, little babies. Look at those little Bambies. Look at those little Bambies. I think I've missed riding this motorcycle more than I ever imagined, but so funds have been extremely tight throughout the COVID pandemic, and this motorcycle has been parked for almost 2 years. The last time I rode it was actually parking it up here. Welcome to beautiful Port Angeles, Washington, looking over the Straits of Juan de Fuca. A lot of older little homes with some beautiful water views. Not too shabby, not too shabby. All right. Look at that incredible view. Got a couple container ships coming in. Such a beautiful place to be. Whew. We're going to run down and see if we can catch old Justin at Les Schwab, at the Schwabby. We are at Les Schwab Tire Center. And that is a familiar Dodge truck. What's happening? Yeah. Sorry. You're good. Control node. I'm going to go do a little exploring in Port Angeles on the 650 V-Strom powerhouse. Ooh, it smells like boo-boo here. Let me tell you about Sequim and Port Angeles. These are old little logging communities that are rapidly turning into little retirement neighborhoods. People from Seattle, Portland, California trying to get away from higher taxes and have a nicer home. Used to be an old mill down this little section, Rainier Mill. Not sure if they're doing anything to make it very park-like or not. Of the attractions here in Port Angeles, we are at the foothill of the Olympic Mountains. Port Angeles is somewhat of a gateway to the Olympic mountain range. Off to my left, on the south side of the Olympic Mountains, there are plenty of trails, DNR lands, as well as Olympic National Park. There are tons of old logging roads that are now available to ride. Coming up on Ray Street, and if you turn left here, you'll go to Olympic National Park and Hurricane Ridge. Get up to about 8,000 feet in elevation, and the views are spectacular looking over the Straits of San Juan de Fuca off to my right. So right now all you can see is buildings. Fitting for being in the Olympic National Park. I have some new Olympia riding gloves. Actually, are very comfortable. Pick those up at Port Angeles Power and Equipment. Extremely comfortable gloves right now. LS2 gloves. Not sure exactly what their wet weather capabilities are, but feel pretty good. It's about 78 degrees right now. We are getting to the downtown Port Angeles area and some beautiful views. .101 turns off to the left here, goes up Lincoln Street, or you can go straight out through old Port Angeles and right out on the truck route. And up so you can see over these lovely vehicles. Downtown Port Angeles, you'll find a few little antique type shops. I'll tell you what, let's just go this way for kicks and grins. And I'll show you the Red Lion Inn or hotel down here by the waterfront. And down here is where you would catch the ferry. You can see straight out. You can see the spit where the Coast Guard is. That is where the Coho Ferry docks. City has done quite a bit, made quite a few changes down in this area to provide parking. And they have taken away, oh no, there is still, no, yeah. I used to always park here. Yeah, it used to be a nice area to park up here, but it's all been converted for park area for this new building. When I went to college up here as a youngster, I used to go to Taco Time, get my burritos, and come down here and eat my lunch. Such a beautiful white doggy. Beautiful white doggy. Song, Kuwabachi, and sushi. That is new to me. So leaving the waterfront, downtown waterfront area, we are headed out to Ediz Spit, out by the Coast Guard. Gorgeous place. Earlier I was saying it's been almost 2 years since I've ridden the V-Strom. COVID-19 hit myself and my wife very hard. Like, bam, like a rock. And financially, it was a really tough time. Yeah. It's been a heck of a time, so my tires were worn out, and quite frankly, we just haven't had the funds, the time, the money, all that good stuff to try and fix the old girl up, or the old guy, whatever it is. Just haven't had the time to fix poor little Heckle up. Getting down by the boats, the marina, high tide seafoods. Some food comes out here from the Macaw Indian tribe out at Nia Bay to get sold off. Used to be a little restaurant right down here, and that's gone. An old bar. There used to be a very old bar right up here we used to like to go to. That's gone. Yeah, right where this building is. You pull into the parking lot there. Several years ago, when they were rebuilding the Hood Canal Bridge, there were Indian remains found in this yard of the Sklallam tribe of Indians, I believe. And so construction halted and progress began on examining the burials. I looked up a few things at one time, but I really can't remember all the circumstances, what all they found. But they immediately halted the building of the Hood Canal Bridge parts here and moved that to a different location. So I've been told that this old mill, paper mill here at the end of Port Angeles, I've been told this is now owned by Amazon for making Amazon boxes. I don't know if that's true, but rumor has it. Behind me, I don't know if you can see the Olympic Mountains peeking up back there, but beautiful. Stop. Look both ways. Look out for moving vehicles. Yeah, definitely making paper here. Ediz Hook Road. Ediz Hook is a spectacular location to get some spectacular views. Ediz Hook is a great location to get spectacular views. If you look up over the rocks, pretty incredible. Looking over to Canada. And as soon as we get past the Olympic Peninsula Rowing Association building, I'll swing around and show you the spectacular views of the Olympic Mountains. I'll be swinging in here a little backwards, but look at that. What a spectacular view of the Olympic Mountains. What a beautiful view. What a spectacular view of the Olympic Mountains. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Give you a little peek over the rocks, a little better. Alright, let me tell you about the TKC80 tires.
Port Angeles Power and Equipment put these TKC80 tires on today. I went through one set and got over 10,000 miles on them. These tires took me over Black Bear Pass in Colorado, 12,840 feet, commuted many miles on pavement, and held up so well, and they handle quite well, so I figured, why not? Let's just go ahead and put some more back on it. Try and pull over up here and get a little bit of some I'm going to pull over here, get off, and see if I can take a couple of pictures of the machine.
So this is the Birdbeak Suzuki V-Strom model with the new TKC80 tires on it, not with a bunch of cracks and all that good stuff. I commuted on this motorcycle pretty hard and heavy for about 3 years, and it did really well. Pretty amazing motorcycle.